slice of doodles. Yum!
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So for this month's slice of doodles, I'll be illustrating Bottega Louie. So if you're new to my channel, back in February, I went to LA to meet up with my friend Stephanie, and that whole day she brought me to 3 different restaurants I've never been to. So for my slice of doodles in March, I posted up Egg Slut, and then last month I posted up Cafe Gratitude, and now this month is our last stop, which is Bottega Louie. So I didn't really give it a title, but maybe I should just put it now. So the previous 2 slices of doodles and this one is considered the LA edition. So I'm just gonna enter that into my title. I'm sure most of you all know what Bottega Louie is. If not, it's an Italian restaurant and a bakery in downtown LA, and it's located on Grand Avenue. So it's a very popular spot. So there's this whole hype with their macarons and their other desserts. So I'm glad she brought me here because I wanted to know what it was all about. And walking towards the building, I swear it just looked like a department store to me. I didn't even know it was Bottega Louie until I saw the gold lettering, and I was just like, oh, this is so fancy. And then walking in, it was just so bright, and the first thing you see is all of their desserts. So all of their desserts were displayed so nicely on countertops and the glass, and it was just filled with all of their infamous macarons with like pretty much every color of the rainbow. It just added so much color and vibrancy to the room because the whole interior is very minimal, white. It's super spacious. Also, most of their countertop and their floor is all marble, and they also had like really nice gold accents and high ceilings, which the high ceilings, it can be a bad thing because honestly that place gets super loud and busy. That's one of the downsides I think for that place, is it gets super loud, and I don't really like really loud places. But the overall size of the place was how I imagined it in my head. It's super big and it's just a really immaculate place. Everything just looks so clean and sophisticated. So Stephanie and I sat at the cafe area, which was right across the bakery, and we sat near the window, which was a table for 2. So we originally just planned on getting dessert, mainly macarons, but I figured that I would eat before I headed back home. So we decided to share pizza. And you know, the service was pretty slow in the beginning, and that's kind of understandable because, you know, it was really busy then. But when the waiter came, he was just really nice and helpful. He was very professional and attentive, and he was really knowledgeable of the menu because we had questions and we asked for his recommendations, so he was really helpful on that. So yeah, what we did was we ended up getting half-half for the pizza. So for the first half, we got the burrata. I never had burrata before, so I wanted to try that. So the pizza consisted of burrata, grana parmesan, prosciutto di Parma, rapini, garlic, and extra olive oil. And this is the pizza that the waiter recommended, and it was a great choice because the burrata was super good and creamy, and I like the prosciutto, but not so much of the rapini, but I didn't really mind it. And then the other half, we have the margarita, which consists of mozzarella, ground parmesan, tomato sauce, basil, and oregano. And I feel like every time I get margarita, like anywhere I go, it's always good and it's always on point. The only thing I would say for me personally is that the crust was really crispy and a little hard for me, so I ended up not eating all of it. So now the macarons. So me and Stephanie decided to get 4 each. So I forgot what Stephanie got. I'm pretty sure she got one of the Earl Greys. But I ended up getting the coconut, pistachio, salted caramel, and raspberry. And to be completely honest, I was a bit disappointed when I took my first bite of the pistachio, which is honestly my favorite flavor for macarons. I was sad because it was stale, but I ate it anyway. It was just, I wasn't too happy with it, but everything else was pretty good. Another favorite flavor I always get is the salted caramel, so that one was pretty good as well. The coconut too, and I don't know why I got the raspberry because honestly, I don't really go for the fruity macaron flavors, but the waiter recommended it because I was kind of indecisive, but it was pretty good. I didn't mind it too much. It wasn't too fruity as I thought it would be, so they were pretty good, but I was really disappointed in the pistachio. Really sad about that. But yeah, I've had better. I've gone to many different macaron shops, and yeah. And also I was expecting it to be much bigger in size. I don't know, maybe it was just, I felt it was a little too tiny for the price. Would I come back? Yes, I would definitely come back. But I feel that next time, if I were to have a real meal like pizza or pasta or anything, I should definitely go in the dine-in area instead of the cafe area because I felt that it was a little too cramped. So when he served our pizza, he did have a riser for it, but I felt that the space was so small for everything that we had. It's doable, but I feel that with the cafe area, it's best suited for desserts and coffee. And I would definitely come back and try different flavors and other desserts and pastries, and definitely their coffee because I've heard great things about their coffee, like their espresso. It's a bit pricey, but I can understand because it's, you know, in a downtown area. So that is all for my slice of deals for this month. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, create every day, stay motivated, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! As seen in my vlogs from my LA trip back in February, the second spot my friend Stephanie took me to was Cafe Gratitude.